A group of teenagers are drinking at a party, when Courtney is persuaded by her friends to download the Countdown app, which appears to predict how long a person will live. However, she is shocked to discover that she only has 3 hours left. She somehow believes the app, and decides to avoid traveling in a car with Evan, who is completely drunk. She steps out of the car, and receives a message about violating the user agreement of the app. Suddenly, she is followed by some unidentified figure, but she manages to get home. As the countdown is about to reach 0, she gets attacked by an apparition, and dies. On the other hand, Courtney would have also died there, when Evan crashes and a tree branch flies straight through the passenger's seat. A nurse named Quinn Harris works at the medical facility where a wounded Evan is admitted after his accident. In a hospital wing that is off limits, Quinn runs across Evan, who informs her about Courtney and his concerns with the app. He also admits that he downloaded it, and it predicts that he will pass away right before his scheduled surgery. Although Quinn initially rejects his claims, she gets curious after seeing her co-workers downloading the same app. She also downloads it, and gets horrified after discovering that she only has 3 days left. She also suffers sexual harassment by her boss Dr. Sullivan, but she fears speaking about it. When she arrives at her home, she hears some stranger sound coming from the closet. She discovers her younger sister Jordan, along with her boyfriend, inside the closet. Following their mother's death, Jordan has a strained relationship with Quinn, and is always disrespectful to her. The next morning, Evan is in deep shock, and thinking about his countdown. He is also informed about violating the user agreement, and he hides himself in the stairway. Suddenly, the demon disguises itself as Courtney, and kills Evan. When Quinn arrives, she is informed about Evan's sudden death. Quinn is now completely convinced about the Countdown app, and to avoid her death, she cancels a plan of going out with her family. Suddenly after, she also receives the agreement violating message. She continues her duties as a nurse, and her boss, Dr. Sullivan, tries to harass her in a patient's room. However, she is left unharmed, and tries to expose him, but he creates a distraction, and stands a chance for the moment. Later at night, she researches about the Countdown app, and learns that similar things have happened to other users. She suddenly spots dead Evan in her room, and flees after getting startled. She sleeps in her car, and is found by Jordan the next morning. Meanwhile, Jordan also learns about the app in Quinn's cell phone, and is informed that she only has 1 day left. Deeply scared, Quinn immediately buys a new cell phone, in order to remove the app from her life. However, she finds that the app has installed itself on the new phone as well. She panics, and a nearby customer notices this. When she gets outside, she is attacked by the same demon, but stays unharmed. The same customer, Matt, approaches her, and informs her about his countdown. They think about finding a clue in the user agreement of the app, and to do so, they trick a nearby customer in downloading the app. They read the agreement, and realize that the agreement is violated if a user tries to change their fate. And they also cancelled their plans, Quinn's trip with her family, and Matt cancelled his train ride. They visit their hospital's priest to get some help, but he recommends another qualified priest to them. Before they leave, Quinn is approached by the staff nurse, and she learns that Dr. Sullivan has tricked the staff in blaming her for sexually harassing him. As a result, she is suspended from her duties. Meanwhile, Matt is attending the rest room, when he is attacked by the demon in the form of his younger brother, who died years ago. He is left unharmed, and they both leave the hospital. They visit the recommended priest called Father. He informs them that if there is a way to hack into the app's code, he might find a way to stop the demon. Quinn then visits the same phone salesman, and offers him some money to hack into the app. He does so, and finds that Jordan also downloaded the app, and will die before Quinn. He is also able to update the countdown in real time, giving them a chance to add more years. Jordan's countdown is also updated by them. Quinn and Matt spend the night together, after successfully defeating the demon. However, Quinn gets attacked once more, and the countdown reverts to its previous state. She immediately calls Jordan to alert her, but her countdown also gets reverted, and she is attacked by the demon, who took the form of their mother. Quinn arrives, and takes her along to the same priest. After reading the code, the father identifies the demon as Ozan, and suggests a plan in which, if they are able to beat the death by only 1 second, the demon will be destroyed. They prepare a warding circle, using some salt and paint. The priest begins to recite a spell, which compels the demon to intervene, but it is unable to enter the circle. The demon takes the form of Matt's younger brother, and diverts his attention, providing a change to drag him out of the circle. Everyone leaves the circle in extreme panic, and Matt is killed after getting hit by a car, just as his countdown expires. Jordan is injured in the process, and Quinn takes her to the hospital. She learns that other staff members have also been the victims of Dr. Sullivan's harassment. She realizes that, if a user is killed before the countdown expires, the curse will be broken. She decides to kill Dr. Sullivan before his countdown expires, and seduces him to join her into the closed wing. He gets trapped, and goes after her. She directs him towards herself by using her voice, and suddenly attacks him, but she is pushed away by Ozan, and the doctor runs away. She then decides to kill herself before time, and while Jordan is attacked by the demon, Quinn tries to overdose herself with drugs. Demon takes the form of her mother, and engages in a conversation to distract her, but she successfully injects herself. She dies, and the demon is finally destroyed. Jordan notices the word Narcan on her arm, along with a circle she drew. Jordan revives her by injecting naloxone, and they succeed, as the countdown stops at 2 seconds. The sisters then visit their mother's grave, along with their father. As they leave, they learn about Sullivan's arrest, after more nurses came forward about their stories of sexual assault. Suddenly, Quinn receives a notification, which says that Countdown 2 has downloaded itself on her phone. In a mid-credit scene, the same phone salesman is seen on his Tinder date. As the lady goes to the bathroom, his phone buzzes, and receives a message about violating the agreement. The lights go off, and he is killed by the unseen demon.